Jack Jones, yeah. Jack Jones, yeah. Alright, Jack Jones here at Grilling with Jack, and we're going to make grilled pizza. That's right. Now everybody's thinking, you can't grill a pizza. But I'm going to prove you wrong. You can grill a pizza. Alright, so first of all, you want to turn on the grill. Alright. And you want to get this heated. But you just don't want the grill heated, no. You can't really put the dough on right on the grill. It's not going to work. So something I have, maybe not everyone else has, I recommend getting one. But if you're not going to do this all the time, it's probably not going to be worth your while. But a pizza stone, that's right. And you can put this in the oven, you can put it on the grill, anywhere you want. It's going to. Now, one thing to remember: never wash it with water. The water will seep into the stone and it will crack. Now, the stone will get discolored over time. Don't worry about it. Anyway, put this big ass stone right on the grill. Now make sure you get one that fits the grill. That's why I recommend this rectangle one for the grill. I also have a round one that I use in the oven. Close this up. Let that heat up as much as possible. While it's heating up, go and do the rest of the stuff you gotta get done. Alright guys, while that is heating up, got all my ingredients here. That's right. We got the sauce. We've got the cheese, which we're gonna slice up. We've got onions, which will not be going on mine. We got some roasted peppers I did on the grill earlier. We got some mushrooms, which will not be going on mine either. We got some fresh oregano, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use. We've got some dried oregano. I'll probably use that because it's a little easier for today. Parmesan cheese as well. And for meat, normally you're going to use pepperoni, whatever you want. You don't even have to use meat. You really use any toppings you want. I've actually got some prosciutto that I sliced up earlier. There's essentials of the sauce and the cheese. The crust. Now I'm going to be rolling out some flour. And we've got the dough. Now the dough's here. I'm going to be rolling this out. Well, I like it really thin. However you like it. Now if you like it thick, whatever you want. But I prefer it thin. Alright, now to roll out the dough, you want flour on both sides of the dough and on the surface and on the rolling pin so nothing sticks. Just it should roll out pretty easy. Now normally I would just do this right on the countertop. I'm doing it outside, so I got my little rolling board here. Isn't that cute? Alright, now if it starts to stick, just throw some more flour on there. Don't worry about using too much flour. Now, don't worry about getting it perfectly round. You could do it square, you could do it perfectly round, however you want it, but I really wouldn't worry about it. Just as long as it's rolled out fairly thin. Now the next step is I'm going to actually put the pizza together on the pizza peel. So let's go to the next step. Before we do that, I'm actually going to grate some of this cheese. You could buy pre-grated. I personally like buying the big chunks and grating it myself, but that's all personal preference. You're going to save a little bit of money too. But if you're pressed for time, just get the pre-grated. And before we put the pizza on here, take some cornmeal. It's going to act almost like little ball bearings. So the pizza dough itself can roll right on and off of here very easily. There's no amount you have to use, just so you think the pizza will roll on and off there. And once you get that on there, you can see how that's rolling. You're good to go. Now, first of all, put the sauce on here. Again, that's totally up to you how much sauce you want to use. If you want to make your own, you want to use canned. Everyone, I'm actually using canned today. Just because I didn't have a bunch of time here since I'm making the video. But there's a lot of good canned sauces out there. Of course, it's not the same as making your own, but still pretty fun to make your own pizza. I like a nice thin layer of sauce. Now I would put a little Parmesan cheese right on the sauce. Then I would put the grated mozzarella on that. Put down your mozzarella cheese. A little warm out here, so it's melting. You don't even have to grate this. You could just slice it and put it right on there. It's usually actually how I do it, and it comes out really nice. Okay, we got the cheese spread around there. I'm going to put some prosciutto, sliced prosciutto that I did earlier. Instead of anything you like, this is what I'm putting on ours. This one is not for me, so I'm going to put some of the ingredients here that I don't like. But so far, all this I'm good with. Alright, that looks pretty good. We're going to throw some onions on here. So I'll save that oregano for later. I'm not really a big fan of onions, as many people know, but you know, when you're cooking for people, sometimes you have to use ingredients that you don't necessarily like. Alright, we're going to put some mushrooms on here. Again, I'm also not a fan of mushrooms. I will eat mushrooms, though. I mean, I'm not a... The onions I try to stay away from. Mushrooms, I usually don't mind so much. I don't know. I'm just kind of scared of them. I'm not sure why. Maybe if I ate them more, I wouldn't mind. Looks like, looks pretty good. Throw some roasted red peppers on here. You probably could have sliced these up a little more, but what the hell. Looks like a pretty loaded pizza we got here. Alright. Let's throw some more pepper in there. The last thing I would put on here is the oregano right on the top. Now again, you don't even have to use this, but I personally like it. I got the fresh oregano here, but my hands are kind of messy to be cutting it, so I'm just going to sprinkle some dried. Alright, now we're going to take this to the grill. This is nice and hot. The next thing you want to do is actually put some of the cornmeal right on this. And obviously don't spread it around them with your hands. Just put enough so it's going to slide on and off easily. Get your peel. Now, see it's going. Just slide that on like so. Put this down. Let that go. I normally do 10 minutes, but I normally do bigger pizzas. We're kind of doing ones for 1 or 2 people, so I'd say check that in about 6 or 7 minutes. You don't want it to burn. The main thing is you don't want the crust to burn. Probably the top's not going to burn very easily, but you do want to keep the this down as much as possible so the cheese melts. It's about 7 minutes in. I think you probably want to leave it in the full 10 minutes. It's still not getting burnt on the bottom. Keep that closed. Let it go another 5 minutes. All right, it's been 11 minutes. Looks like it's nice and done. You can see all the cheese is melted. It's bubbling good. You can see it's brown around the edges, but it's not burnt. Get your pizza. Look. That's a fine looking pizza, my friends. That is a fine looking pizza. Now I'm going to show you how to cut this pizza in a minute, but this one's not for me, so I'm going to bring it in for who it is for, and I will cut mine and eat it in front of you. I know you guys are waiting, oh man, at the edge of your seats to see that. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, general rule of thumb when you're cooking for more than one person and everyone's having a different thing, make the chefs last. That's right. Why is that? It seems like common sense, but make everybody else's. They can eat. You make yours last, so it's nice and hot when you're ready to eat. And don't forget, usually when you're the cook, like that gives you it's kind of a fair deal there where you could pick and I mean no, you don't want to eat other people's food. No. All right. Look at this. We got the Jack and Jones pizza here. That's right. Look at that. It's very thin like I like it. Nice crispy crust. Prosciutto, red peppers, Parmesan cheese, oregano. Friggin' awesome. Alright, we're going to take this over here. I'm going to show you how to cut it. And then I'm going to show you how to eat it. Alright guys, now you could use a normal pizza cutter. But as anybody who knows, who watches Jackie Jones show, watches Grillin' Jack, Drinking with Jack, Dinner and a Movie, listens in your head without your head, whatever the hell it is I do, I'm a normal person. So, we got this little fancy ninja tool here. Now look how cool this is. You go bam, 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 like that. Cut right through. It's like a friggin' ninja. Look at that. I could probably decapitate you with this, but I try not to use my ninja skills for the power of evil. Only if provoked, or for cutting pizzas. Alright, now look how easy that was. This is a nifty little gadget. Look at that. Alright, now we're gonna eat this. Alright guys, one last step here. Look at this though. This is pretty sweet. That's right. So you better watch out, Annabelle Lecter. You don't want to step out of line. I carry this around me at all times. I got friggin' big pockets on these cargo shorts. Alright. We're gonna get ourselves a piece of pizza. It's friggin' messy, just like a pizza should be. Look at that. So hot. Cheese melting, stringy, just like what you want. Oh man, you get a little bit of smoke from the grill. One thing I actually like to do is use smoked mozzarella on the pizza. It's unreal. But some of the people I'm cooking for today do not like smoke, so we didn't use that. It's really good though. You taste a little bit of the grill, not a hell of a lot, but it does taste a little different than if you do it in the oven. The stone really makes the crust perfect, even if you're doing it in the oven. The cheese, all nice and stringy. It's so hot. That is good. Mozzarella cheese, a kind of sweet tomato sauce. I like a sweeter sauce, though some people don't. You got the salt, really salt, a lot of salt from the prosciutto, but prosciutto is excellent. Try to cut as thin as possible. I didn't mention this, but I actually bought a hunk of prosciutto. You're going to save a lot of money. It's a little harder to cut, obviously, but it's like $13.99, $17.99 a pound, depending on what kind you get. Buy a big chunk, $3.99 a pound. Jackie Jones always trying to save a buck. Got the roasted red peppers. I'm not a big fan of green peppers. Red peppers have the sweetness, and then you roast them, brings out all the flavor of them. Oregano on the top, brings it all together. So good. And the crust is really what makes the grilled pizza nice and crispy, tender on the inside. A perfect pizza. Took a little time. Who cares? Well, if you're pressed for time, you probably do, but good things take time. Anyway, good food, good drinks. I'm being straight edge here. We got Canada Dry ginger ale. I'm trying to be a good boy. Is there anything else in here? Good food, good drinks, good times. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you want me to make something in particular. I'll see you guys soon here at Grilling with Jack. Oh man! Jackie Joe, Jack, Jackie Joe, yeah, Jackie Joe, Jack,